Namaste. Welcome to day 20. We're at the second last day of the 21-day Chakra healing series. I feel extremely blessed to be in a position to offer this work for everybody, for the benefit of everybody, to just take out some time from our busy schedules and focus on ourselves, because it's so natural for us to want to work on ourselves, but at the same time, ironically, not make enough time for it. Because we're always in survival mode, we're trying to make ends meet, we're trying to create the next big project, and a lot of the awareness that comes with ascending into our crown chakras is really about slowing down, surrendering, and not being associated with or not attaching our worth with the result of the projects we indulge in, or the money we make, or the satisfaction we receive out of relationships. The crown is the acknowledgement that you are worthwhile, beautiful, and divine, with or without any of these other accomplishments. And simply start by honoring that within yourself. Just bringing your hands to your heart space and just honoring that you are divine, with or without the accumulation of wealth, experience, projects, money. Pardon me. And you are divine without any of those things. You already are worthy. You already are beautiful. You're already the child of the universe and a child of creation, of the elements, of the masculine and feminine divine energies of the cosmos. We are a microcosm within this huge macrocosm. We are smaller manifestations of the eternal reality, the ultimate reality. And just by honoring that is the first step, really. And let's look back. Let's do a little bit of a recap. And we're going to do this through movement. We're going to stand here in stillness, in the same spot, with our palms in a namaste by our heart centers. And we're going to think about the root chakra. Let's just go back into the work that we've done. Those roots. How do you feel now? Are you feeling more stable, supported, connected? Or have you realized something is amiss about your connection to the earth? Let's just move those feet a little bit as we stay here. Just use those feet. Connect with each toe, dig, press, expand the toes, contract, spread them out. Go on to the balls, go on to the heels, turn them over, sickle them. Sickle the feet to the internals and the externals. Just feel those feet. Let the knees react to that movement. Don't be tense anywhere, just let go. The body will surrender as it has to. Just physically recalling what we worked with. And then going into our sacral space. As that beautiful connection flows from the earth into the knees, then into the thighs, and makes the movement of the hips a reality, makes them possible. What's the work that we've done in the water element? Moving like the water a little bit, seeing what that feels like. Do you feel more fluid? Does your body feel more fluid? Does your personality feel more fluid? Or are you resisting the ease of being in the water? Let's look at the work we've done through the solar plexus. As that energy of the water lifts up into the gut, into that upper abdomen space, the solar plexus, where that strength is. Just connecting with that a little bit. So now we've gone up through the feet, into the knees, into the hips, the lower spine, and reached our abdomen. What does it feel like? That dense energy, remember? And the relaxed energy. And that tension in the energy. And that relaxed energy. The tension in the energy. And relaxed. How does engaging that core or the abdomen feel? Where you could really experience with simple movements all the different parts of your abdomen. And as we lift that energy into the heart, what does that feel like? How do you feel in your heart? Are you ready to give? Are you ready to receive? Did the work we did through the solar plexus give you more courage to be vulnerable? What does it feel like? What does it feel like to pull that energy from the ground and then bring that awareness from the earth into the hips, feet and knees and hips and abdomen and heart space and middle back? What does that feel like? And then taking that beautiful, joyous nectar of love into the throat space. Have you been practicing listening? Have you been making space for it? Have we been expressing ourselves and releasing what needs to be released? Just working through that space. That energy goes from the heart into the throat. And then as we connect with our third eye, into space and into the light. The third eye becomes your point of focus. Have you been able to feel more focused lately? And with this new bodily awareness of the work that we've done, recapitulating everything we've gone through, let's open up this energy up into the sky. What we're now doing is sending out light from our body into the universe, just as we tended to our roots. Let's think of these beams of light coming out of our fingertips. What does each beam of light look like? How far can it go? Reaching out with these beams of light and sending our light across space and time. Knowing that it is the inner light within you which is divine, which protects you and keeps you safe. This light comes through you because it resides in you. We acknowledge the divine on the outside because the divine is within us. Each time you pray and honor the universe or God, remember that you are honoring and praying to yourself. Let that light reach out into the planes of heaven and beyond, across worlds. And as this movement becomes tiring or heavy, remember that it is in the light. The light will carry us, and that light can transmute your energy from that heaviness to that lightness. So now that you've sent that light out there, bring that light and preserve it with you. You've seen it, you know what it feels like. Bring your hands back to your heart space. Now that light that you've sent out into the universe, imagine in one single beam of silver light, it comes down through the center of your skull. Feel that light coming down. It's almost like a shimmering silver light with silver dust in it. And each particle of that dust, one by one, enters through the center of your skull. Those dust particles wash away everything that is unnecessary, and with its magnificent silver light, purifies the whole spinal cord, starting from up in our heads as it passes through our brain. It goes down towards the base of the skull. And we're thinking of this going through the back, exactly where the skull is, exactly where the nape or the end of the skull is, and exactly where it flows into the spine. So visualize that silver, beautiful, shining dust pass from the tip, bottom tip of the skull into the neck, into the cervical spine. From the cervical spine into the thoracic, the upper back. Feel the silver tiny particles move into your spine. Feel that silver start to coat every vertebra. It's almost as if your spine is now becoming a glorious, shining spine of silver light. It moves into the middle back, into the lumbar spine. Feel that light, that silver light. From that lumbar spine into the coccyx, into the bottommost part of your spine, which is reaching your buttocks, but right above, right there, towards your sit bones. Feel that silver glowing dust coat the whole spine, so that it's strong, illuminated, stable. And send that silver energy, that silver dust, into the absolute base of your spine. It stays there like a little jewel, that jewel of light which can be accessed at any point of time. It's held in your root chakra. And is there to protect you and keep you safe whenever you need it. The universe is taking care of you. Light is taking care of you. The elements are taking care of you. Forces, many forces at play are taking care of you. You are taking care of you. Whenever you feel ready to come out of it, please do. And I'd like to thank you for joining me in this very empowering practice. And journal and see and note down how this felt for you. I'll see you in our last practice tomorrow.